Look at all these boxes of sealed Magic products. Is it all dead? I can't believe it. It's all dead. Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me here on the channel. So excited to chat about sealed Magic the Gathering product and investment and the kind of whole idea of collecting and investing in sealed product. Obviously, this has been a big deal on YouTube with Alpha Investments and Rudy since 2016, really stretching the narrative of investing in sealed product. I want to have a conversation about where this is today in 2024. What is going on with sealed Magic the Gathering investing and product? I just showed you some of my collection. Obviously, I do collect sealed Magic. I really like old, like Morrowind boxes and Lorwyn and Morningtide and like those sets that bring out this like idea of old Magic because I'm an old dude. But I have invested in collected Magic. I want to have a conversation of where I feel like that is in 2024. So first and foremost, things have obviously changed. I think the economy of Magic the Gathering has radically changed, and we are no longer in a position where I think you can honestly make a statement that says it is healthy to invest in sealed Magic the Gathering. But before we get there, I want to clarify, all investment in TCG world and cardboard should happen after your regular financial investments are healthy and sound. If you are living in an apartment and can't, worried about your day-to-day life, you should not be focused on any collecting or investing in TCGs. This is fun money after your regular life is taken care of. That is the conversation I'm having here. I have always contributed to my retirement accounts. Ever since my first job, I've always done that. We do our own, life. That I want to get that out of the way because the comments always come in and say, investing is silly, investing is silly. It is silly, but it is fun. Investing in cardboard, whether that be sealed Magic or collecting, higher end cards, it is a fun hobby to do, and it's just an extra bonus idea of collecting. It's diversifying away from like the money market into collectibles. That's the conversation here. So I want to get that out of the way. And now I want to get into sealed collecting. So what is going on? Number one, really the biggest thing is that it is riskier than ever to invest in sealed Magic the Gathering. This kind of came up this past weekend at MagicCon. I actually brought a box of Ultimate Masters to draft. It used to sit on the shelf back there. Now it's gone. I brought a box of Ultimate Masters to draft. And why did I bring this box of Ultimate Masters? Well, when I bought that box of Ultimate Masters, I bought this narrative, this idea that this should be a $500 box. It has, at the time, incredible reprints, absolutely amazing box toppers. Look at it. I even have the Liliana of the Veil box topper. Absolutely amazing, beautiful box toppers. Really, really amazing cards. The reprint equity in that set was absolutely nuts. It was fun to watch box openings and enjoy the set. It was an amazing era for Magic the Gathering, so I bought a couple boxes to sit on and keep sealed. And holy moly, has that just done absolutely freaking nothing. Has done absolutely nothing over the last 5 years. And now why is that? Well, it is because the entire industry of Magic the Gathering has completely changed. We have reprint sets coming out like crazy now, right? Like back then, they were like, this is the last master set. Now we have a reprint set in, you have your remastered sets, like Dominaria Remastered, Ravnica Remastered. You have your Commander Master set that came out this year. The reprints are absolutely crazy. Now you have reprint, like a master set within every standard set in the special, the special sheet and that kind of thing. The industry has changed rapidly. And so your reprint equity that used to be in these products, and not just master sets, I'm talking about, your original sets too. All those cards that used to be reprint equity have just kind of eroded as a result of the game changing in terms of the way that they are doing things. In addition, the power creep has happened and it has made a lot of those cards obsolete. And so the value of those cards has gone down, so the value of the boxes have gone down. Additionally, obviously, we had a lot of people who started investing back then, all that kind of stuff. I want to talk about the things that not other people are talking about, right? We know that more people started investing in sealed product as a result of alpha investments and all that kind of stuff. And so what are the other contributing factors? The other thing I think of when I think of the market in 2024 is that stores now have so much more product to absorb from distribution and from Magic just churning out set after set out of set. And when I think about who would have been buying a box of Ultimate Masters or a box of an old Magic set, my brain gravitates towards stores who are running cool events. At our store, we draft old sets all the time. It's a lot of fun. It brings people in the door to draft something that nobody else in the area is drafting. It's a lot of fun. It's a great experience for people. And so in the past, I'm guessing that happened a lot more, where stores would pick up boxes to sell, single packs, or pick up boxes to sell drafts and that kind of thing. And right now, stores are so caught up in the current market, in the current sets, in the current economy of Magic, that they don't have any time to take a look at an Ultimate Masters or something from 5 years ago. They don't have time they don't have shelf space to put more packs from products old ago. It has changed. The industry has radically changed, which has decreased the utility of old booster boxes. And then because the utilities decrease, the demand just goes away. So stores being inundated with all these new products has a huge effect on the sealed market from the past. The other thing I think, the world is changing, the TCG industry is changing. Going back to the Ultimate Masters box, who the heck wants to watch an Ultimate Masters box opening right now? If you take a look at the way that the internet is, the way that the TCG industry is, all this stuff happens on YouTube, on Whatnot, on all these different platforms, TikTok. All the eyeballs are glued to exciting things. And the question of who really wants to watch an Ultimate Masters box opening hits my mind. I don't think there's a market for that in Magic the Gathering. For whatever reason, the old Magic product just doesn't stick on the internet. I think maybe it's because now we have so much flashier and so much bigger, and everything's so much more expensive and exciting. It doesn't hold this kind of. If you take a look at like 2018 for Pokemon, you've got Sun and Moon era, and you're looking at all these Pokemon channels and all this, content being made. And when somebody posts hey, I'm opening a 5-year-old Pokemon box, a 6-year-old Pokemon box from Sun and Moon in 2018, it generates all this interest and excitement because it had this era that mattered to it, that hasn't been completely replaced. And Magic misses that. Magic as a whole is missing the industry portfolio moving forward of people and eyeballs excited and glued on product openings and that kind of thing. It's really an interesting thing. If you take a step back and look at the TCG world as a whole, how much more interest there is on box openings of the newer games and Pokemon and your Lorcanas and that kind of thing. The way that Magic has created their product in their box, where everything is flashy, so nothing is flashy, has caused the eyeballs to decrease quite a bit. And this industry now is so focused with Whatnot and all those platforms. It is so focused on box openings online that I think that demand for sealed old Magic product has radically decreased as a result. And this is also true this has kind of always been true, I guess, on TCG Player, but you can see even the new sets, like look up Doctor Who, the graph for sold listings of Doctor Who, or even Lord of the Rings, the huge amount of sales that come just in the week of a release, and then basically no interest because everybody's focused on the next thing. If everyone's focused on the next thing constantly, nobody cares about the previous things. And right now, we're talking about investing in previous things. So I just don't think the demand is there. Your three biggest exits for sealed product have essentially evaporated. You have no more singles equity, right? You can't break the box open for singles. Stores are so much, they have so much busier things going on. They don't want to buy your box to draft or to put products in it. And now you don't even have the breakers. It's absolutely crazy. So what do you do now? This world it's changing, and the question is, if you care about Magic and you want to continue to have fun investing in Magic the Gathering, how do you do that? Well, I think the first question is that I have to answer, in my opinion, is do you enjoy drafting? And so for me, I still buy extra sealed draft boxes, and I'll do play boosters and that kind of, maybe even some collector boxes to do some high roller collector drafts in the future. But I still really believe in the idea of Magic the Gathering, the play side of it is the win. And for me, I really like getting together with my friends and drafting and experiencing it. I like the idea of, hey, in 5 to 10 years, I might want to draft this set, and so I'll keep a box back to seal. But that is no longer talking about flipping or investment. Now it's just talking about the investment of energy and time to pay a little bit less now than, you know, a premium in the future, or trying to get that box in the future. I really think when you add up all the things, the cost to ship a box, the cost of fees, the cost of all these different, you know, untangible things that go into collecting or investing in sealed product, I really think when it comes to Magic the Gathering, the only play right now is doing reserveless singles. And then you have the risk of, you know, they reprint the reserveless or whatever. But I think the only play is collecting and investing reserveless singles if you care about your money kind of increasing in that world. I think all modern Magic, all the you know, take a look at the Soul Ring. We've talked about this a lot on the channel. The Masterpiece Soul Ring, right? Used to be like a $1,200 card. And now all of a sudden they've reprinted Soul Ring in a better flashier version in the Lord of the Rings, in the serialized versions, and the price of the Soul Ring Masterpiece has eroded extremely due to there is a better version. And so even this masterpiece of this, you know, original card, #1 commander card in the world, wasn't a safe investment for people as a result of them just printing a better version. They will always print a better version. And so I think that when it comes to this, you have to take a step back and think, what is your utility for it in the future? If you really enjoy you know, playing and drafting, then maybe you should, you know, continue to do some of it. But really, reserveless cards, in my opinion, are the only safe investment in terms of Magic the Gathering right now. So let me know what your thoughts are on the sealed product stuff. I know, you know, I don't think there's any other dialogue to really have, but I'm really curious to see what you think in the comment section. I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Be kind to the people around you. The other thing is, I'm gonna leave this for the end of the video. The other thing is all these new games coming out. The market moves so fast on them that it's kind of a wild idea to put money into Magic the Gathering when your Lorcanas and your One Pieces and your sorceries are performing so much better year to year in the short term. It kind of makes I know Magic sealed investing is all about the long term, but it kind of makes the long term irrelevant when you're seeing short term gains of 20, 30, 40% in months, weeks. It's way more risk, but a lot of the money right now is moving into these new games, and it's really interesting to see that, because those are the games that the eyeballs are on. It's crazy. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have yourself a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.